What's up, everybody? A Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Studios, and we are starting our first episode on Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. So this picks up right after Portable Ops, which we just ended last week, where Snake or Big Boss had basically defeated Gene from causing another nuclear, war, basically. So this part's explaining about the boss and all that kind of stuff, all that good stuff. That they basically hung her out to dry and, let her take the fall as a defector, terrorist, whatever you want to call it, and that, her pupil Snake, now known as Big Boss, was basically tasked with killing her, and he did so, which was what gave him the title of Big Boss. So, it's kind of just recapping that real quick, because Peace Walker has a lot to do with how Big Boss has changed, which we started to see that a little bit in Portable Ops. I brought that up a couple times. He kind of starts really looking for that, soldier nation type of thing, like, that actually looks, takes care of the soldiers, not that the soldiers fight for the nation, it actually is for the soldiers kind of thing. And seeing what Gene did in the previous, in Portable Ops, kind of sparked that, kind of idea of a nation of soldiers kind of thing. And so I think it's in this one where he's actually founded his group now, I think. Yeah, Soldiers Without Borders. And thankfully we are running on on the PS3. We're back on the Legacy Collection disc-based game on a PS3, so we won't have any more seizure scenes from the emulator, which is amazing. And Peace Walker is just such a better game for Portable Ops. Actually, even though it was for PSP, a lot of people argue that it's one of the best Metal Gear games ever, actually.
Boss!
And David Hayter voiced him again, which is awesome. Still not sure how I feel about
Hey, boss!
him not voicing Snake in 5. Alright, free control time. End, I guess? Skip all train. No.
Look alive, ladies! The boss is gonna join us!
I guess.
Show him how it's done, boss!
I guess the boss
Your
is
first priority
gonna
in
join us.
enemy territory is knowing your surroundings. Your life depends on where you are looking and how fast you can identify your targets. Therefore, you must first master moving your line of sight.
Okay.
To move your line of sight, use the right stick.
I
now,
do
when
love
I
that.
give you an order, look in that direction.
I do love that about Metal Gear games, that they never shied away from
Good. Look down.
the
Good.
blatant
You
controls.
should be familiar with the up and down controls now.
Like
Press the
this
action button if you're ready to move
action
on.
button and right stick. It's great.
Okay. Next, we'll check your left and right. Look right. Good.
Ooh,
Look left.
ooh, that's
Good.
terrible.
You should be familiar with the left and right
That's-
controls
it's
now.
it's
Press
inverted.
the action button if you're ready to move on.
Can I? Okay, that one's good. This has got to go. I'll change it
Okay.
later. Whatever.
You can change the controls anytime in options.
There we go.
Go with the method that works best for you.
Yeah, I need to change the
Next, I'll explain how to change stances. If
Okay.
you just stand there like an idiot in front of an enemy, you might as well kill yourself now! At times,
that's a
you
point.
will need to get low to avoid detection. You have 3 stances: stand, crouch, and lying down. To change stances, use the crouch button. Tap the crouch button to change between standing and crouching.
I think this
you can
one...
move in either stance.
Yeah, this one has...
Hold the crouch button and keep it held to lie down. However, you cannot move while you are lying down.
Okay, that's
I'll say that again. You cannot move while lying down. Is that clear?
Yeah, that's a departure from the original. Is this one you can crouch walk, which you can do in like Metal Gear 4, but if you lay down, you can't do anything.
Next, we'll work on
Which
your
is
movement.
new.
Use the left stick to move around.
It's kind of always
tilt
the
it
opposite.
a little to walk slowly. Tilt farther to run. Decide which to use based on your situation. Remember that your footsteps are louder when running, making you easier to discover. Be careful.
Alright.
Good.
Alright.
Now we have rolling. Rolling is useful for knocking down enemies in your way, and for getting away when surrounded. You can also use it to jump over small ditches and other obstacles.
Right.
To roll, tap the crouch button while running. You got that?
This guy likes
Tap
the sound
the
of his
crouch
own
button while
voice.
running. Don't forget it.
I won't forget it. You're screaming it at me. Oh, no. Haha.
That's it. Next, I will explain how to attack without gunfire.
Okay.
You may run into an enemy unexpectedly. You may not have a weapon on you.
I may
or
not.
you may be out of ammo.
I might.
You'll still need an effective attack strategy.
I concur.
One well-placed strike and the enemy won't know what hit him.
I like that.
To strike an enemy, press the attack button while standing still.
Gotcha.
On my command, press the attack button repeatedly and take down your opponent.
Okay.
Go.
I'm ready, boss.
Good. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. So that's a punch. That's a punch. That's a combo.
Impressive, boss.
Combo.
Next, we're gonna practice using the stun rod.
All
Hitting
right.
someone with the stun rod will shock them with 1.5 million volts.
I like
Anyone
the sound
on
of
the
that.
receiving end of that is guaranteed to be out cold. To use the stun rod, press the aim button to ready it, then press the attack button. Go.
I'm ready, boss.
Are you really though? Alright, aim it. Taser him.
Fine work, boss. Now we'll move on to CQC. CQC, or Close Quarters Combat, refers to when engaging an enemy in battle at very close range.
Close
It is a quick
quarters,
and efficient
maybe?
way of eliminating a threat. There are various CQC techniques. We will go over each of them.
Oh gosh.
Don't get cocky because you think you know them. This will be different from what you're used to. Pretend you are learning it for the first time. The first technique is throwing your opponent.
I guess if you've never played
To do
these
this,
before, you are
position
learning it
yourself
for the
near
first
your
time.
opponent and press the attack button while you tilt the left stick. Be sure to press the attack button when the icon appears. Now, wait,
Got it.
go.
I might just
ready,
start
boss.
skipping his dialogue. Whoa, they're just throwing people.
Impressive, boss.
Of course it was.
Next, I'm going to teach you how to restrain an opponent close to you. This is a cornerstone of CQC.
Okay.
Grab hold of an enemy, and the life is in your hands.
How
What
do
you
I
do from
skip?
there is up to you. Just know that if you restrain him for too long, the average person will most go.
I'm ready, boss.
Okay, so grab him,
Impressive, boss.
and then you can just...
Now we will throw your opponent after restraining them. To throw, go.
I'm ready,
Alright.
boss.
Alright, now I found the skip button. I can start skipping through things. So... grab him, throw him.
Fine work, boss. Now we will try CQC against multiple enemy opponents.
Alright, let's go.
You can go.
I'm ready, boss.
Throw it towards him. Boom!
Fine work, boss. Again,
Really?
go.
Why?
I'm ready, boss.
I did it like the first time. That's actually a really cool maneuver.
Fantastic. All right. Why don't we do something special since the boss is here?
Uh-oh.
Anyone who feels like getting their kicked, step forward. Don't hold back, boss. When you're surrounded by multiple enemies, you'll have to take them on one after the other. To do it, simply press the attack button again while throwing the current enemy. Just be sure to wait for the icon to appear. Go!
Okay, this part I might actually need the tutorial for. What is he talking about? When the enemy's nearby... Okay. Oh! Oh, wow! I like that mechanic.
Fantastic!
I don't remember that mechanic
Go!
at all. That's a lot of fun. Dude!
Fantastic!
Alright, that's a lot of fun.
And stop! That's it for today! Thank you, boss!
Yep. Just doing my jab. Kicking the crap out of all my soldiers.
Snake!
You rang. That was a horrible face. He was just like, what? I haven't had my morning coffee yet. This is Snake in comic book form.
What's going on, Kaz?
We've got guests.
Time to move.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley.
So,
I brought him. Made sure we won't follow.
Kaz, aka Miller, is still helping us.
Thank you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
Sorry, Vic Boss.
What?
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
But in Revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
We don't do either.
What's Vic Boss? That's... I don't remember that ever being a nickname. Some hot
Here.
tea?
Ah, thank you. I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee.
Okay.
So, what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
With an arm like that? Really?
You see, over the past year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
Okay.
The Peace Constitution.
You think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua?
No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized.
What's your government's take?
The authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica.
Okay.
Lies, obviously.
I have to admit,
They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload.
I haven't
Maybe
actually
get that kind of
played
cash.
much of Peace Walker, so I don't really know the
Russia
story.
may be involved.
The CIA.
As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard.
Okay.
Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the U.S.
And your government can't just give them the boot?
We are not allowed to bear arms.
That would make it difficult
Japan's
to get rid of the
constitution
CIA.
has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology, that you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaires Sans Frontières.
So, you want to hire us?
Yes, as our deterrent. We can't afford to pay much.
Instead of a nuclear deterrent, we have a snake deterrent.
We can offer you this. A forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The governments agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
Yeah, they've been bouncing around a lot.
A chopper
because
for
to
transport
avoid
would be
the-
nice too.
I'll see what I can do.
Hold it. You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state.
No. We've only left our countries behind.
Please, you must help us.
If your suspicions are true, force isn't gonna do any good. You'll have to find a political solution.
The government's hands are tied.
Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know.
Get out of here.
No. I'm not here on their behalf.
So, what are you doing here?
For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities.
How's that going for you?
Tonight, I stand before you as an educator. This is my student. She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz. Paz Ortega.
Paz. Peace.
No kidding. That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace. Pleased to meet you, Paz. Call me Kaz.
Kaz and Paz.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a town in La Costa del Mar Caribe.
Okay.
A few
I
days
have no
ago,
idea where that is.
Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured. She's only a child, 16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
Oh.
She's huérfana. Her mother died when she was small, and she lost her grandparents in the Civil War. She hates war with a passion like no other.
Makes sense.
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and only purpose. Please, get them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid.
We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
The guy just rubs me the wrong way. I'm like, he's supposed to be a university professor or something. He just seems to know way too much about all this stuff. Kind of one of those, like, the most politically vested professors I think I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Times to do stuff. Okay, now I need to change this. Left and right invert. Why would you do that to me?
Miller here.
There we
Do you
go.
copy, Snake?
Much better.
I see you've landed. That makes one giant leap for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant, our mother base. The signal is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this channel.
Oh, this runs so
Keep your
much better than
headphones
that
on
emulator.
at all times and pay attention. Also, make sure no one else can listen in. Snake, are you clear on the controls?
No.
Take a minute to refresh your memory.
Why? Don't invert
Use the left stick to
stuff.
move. Use the right stick to adjust your view.
There we go. Alright, now does this have a
To
battery?
change your settings,
It doesn't look like there's a
use
battery
the
there,
start button to open the menu.
which is awesome.
There's no one around. Why not try some shooting practice? Select a target and squeeze off a round or two. Press the directional buttons while holding the R2 button to switch weapons. Ready
Direction.
your weapon with the L1
Oh yeah, I
button.
got that.
Then press the R1 button to fire.
Ooh.
How about a little shooting practice? Try hitting a coconut.
How would I take the helmets off of these guys?
Select equipment by pressing the square or circle button while holding the L2 button. To check your map, press the start button to open the menu.
Yeah, this one is so much better than
The M16 is a
Portable
standard
Ops.
assault rifle, capable of rapid fire.
This is gonna be so much fun.
The Mark 22 tranquilizer gun can put enemies to sleep. The closer to the head you hit, the more effective it is.
This is gonna be so much
Tranquilizer rounds are
easier.
hard to come by. Don't waste them.
This is gonna be so much easier and so much, well, not easier, but easier to play and funner.
The facility you're headed for is past that fence. A grenade should be able to take out that gate.
Okay.
Grenades explode. You throw them, Snake. Use the L1 button to ready throwing weapons. Once
and
you
then we get
ready
a little-
the weapon, throw with the R1 button. When using throwing weapons, hold the attack button down longer to throw farther.
Nice.
You won't throw the weapon until you let go of the button.
Alright, so I think we're going to go ahead and wrap things up for this episode. I know we didn't get a whole lot done, but we got all the prologue, tutorial, information stuff out of the way. So next episode we'll actually get into actually, like, doing stuff and tearing it up on this game, because this is so much fun.
Don't you think you could use a little more
So,
practice?
I'm just excited. We've been playing Portable Ops for so long, and Peace Walker is, like, so much better. So, I'm excited. I hope you all are. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time.
To use
Peace.
the stun rod, first